Hey, we're live. How's it going, guys? We're back again. Welcome to the 1 year anniversary Team Kamen Rider panel. It has been a crazy year, and we're just going to really end the year by reminiscing on just how far we've come and how far Kamen Rider has come in America over the last year. No matter how crazy the year has been, Kamen Rider has still been going strong. So, before we get started, though, AJ, let's go ahead and bring up our screen real quick. So cool. I want to remind everybody, don't forget, if you go to the Team Rider page on bluefinbrands.com, we do have a sale going on. We've got like really good priced SICs, Ichiban statues. We have the acrylic stands, which basically go with anything or even by themselves, which is awesome. We have some DX belts, like the Boku Driver 2. If you missed out on the Viku Driver set, we have that available as well. So all kinds of awesome stuff right here, guys. So don't miss out on that. And also, like we've been telling you, we have some new apparel stuff on our Amazon store. We do have the awesome hoodies because it is cold for some of you people out there who don't live in California.
Dude, I wear a hoodie every night, man. I'm always freezing, even when it's like 70 degrees.
We also have tote bags if you're about that tote life. Definitely make sure you come by and get those. And then, of course, everyone likes pillows. So these are brand new pillows. They all come in 2 sizes too, which is great. So, and I am planning on getting all 20 to have them in a seance circle around me. So it should be pretty cool.
Gotta build a fort. That has like a million throw pillows on the bed. Don't sleep on those. Those are for decoration only.
Exactly, for decoration.
You gotta set them up and take them out.
Let's see where we're at now. Let's do a refresh. So we're at 27,000 plus entries right now. Don't forget, guys, you still have 5 more days, or actually 6 more days technically, where you can go through and enter. You've got 35 ways to enter, so you have no excuses. You even have something you can do per day, so you can come back every day and get more entries. And there's even this super awesome mega ultra bonus entry at the bottom, which is pretty cool and mysterious. I don't know what it is. I don't either.
That's your daily bonus. So what you do to unlock it is if you perform a certain a predetermined number of actions, which I believe, as the one who set up the giveaway, it's 7. So if you do 7 actions in a day, you can do the unlock the daily giveaway, which gives you 5 entries into the contest. So I know you can't follow us on the same platform every single day, but that's why we included things like visit us on bluefinbrands.com, visit certain web pages. You can do those daily. And if you visit 7 of our web pages daily, and you can click that daily bonus, and nice. Like I said, that'll get you 5 entries into the contest.
Nice. So it looks like there's 9 you can do every day plus that's 14 additional entries a day. That's a significant number of entries, guys. So like you said, you will be winning a signed CSM signed by Gaku Sano, the actor who plays Kamen Rider Gaim, and you'll also be getting an awesome poster from Gaim, which he also signed. It's the first ever Team Kamen Rider Toei official collaboration item. Which, if you didn't see the last panel, it just got back from the framing place. It looks pretty cool, and like I said, I promise. It will be at the Bandai office today. I swear. I just live closer to the place, so I brought it home. It is what it is. So,
I got one of those right down here. It's not framed though.
So it looks really awesome.
Try doing it. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no! That was a mistake. Booyah!
There's the office one right there.
Huh, that was a really fast pass.
Eventually, you will see that in the background, hopefully on the wall. If we can ever pull it off, that would be great in a place of honor. But yeah, so guys, it's really a once in a lifetime kind of thing. These posters are not being printed ever again. And of course, how many times are you going to get a chance to have Gaku Sano have you sign a CSM that you receive for free? I mean,
we gave away a DX. 6 months ago or so, and that had like 97,000 entrants. So we got to beat that.
Yeah, we got to beat that. We got to crush it, guys. If everybody enters, we'll have a pretty big number, and you all have a lot of chances to win. So should be great. And don't worry, I'm not entering. I promise.
Yeah, you don't have to if you're just gonna steal it and plan this whole like heisting thing.
Don't tell them my plan.
It's already there. Yeah. You've already got it.
I rented a van.
Turned off his camera.
I did. Okay, that was actually, I don't know what happened.
And everything.
I don't know what happened. I just, it is what it is.
If you get one that looks like David Clark signed it himself, it's still legit. It's still legit.
Oh man, but yeah, no, it's been a crazy year, guys. It has definitely been a crazy year. Like this time last year, we had just started, offering up the CSM 1.5, and people remember even before that, like at AX prior, this was all just a dream. Trying to get Rider off the ground here. It's come a very long way. It's been fantastic. The reaction from the fans have been great. It's been a great year. I remember when it was me, you, David, and Ken earlier in the year. I remember when we went to Shout Factory, and I remember like, can we post a picture of us next to your logo with no context? And that was great, man. It was fun.
We're like just hanging out, doing our laundry.
Yeah, no big deal. And I think it was right after we had done all the giveaways. We had that whole table in the office that was just loaded with like 30 different things that we were giving away. That was really rad. So it kind of started the fire, and then all of a sudden when you see Shout Factory in the background, you're like, what?
Right.
What is this? What are you doing?
A lot of people had done that reaction.
Yeah, that was pretty fun just looking at their reactions. And then of course, our first meetup, at our first of only two, because the world ended. But New York Toy Fair, like that was great. Like if you were there, thank you for coming out, because that was fun. Like you can see there is a video of everyone doing 3, 2, 1 henshin.
Yeah, and then Edmondson and I are in the very back row. You can see David because he's like 6'8" and he's way in the back, and then I'm like hiding like all the way in the very, very, very back center. It's nuts.
Right. We agreed that Team Rider was going to go in the back. We're all going to be in the back, like doing this. And if you look at that, you can see there's Ken and there's Steve and there's David like right in front. And you can't even recognize David anymore because back then he'd cut it so it was like almost all the way down to his skull. And now he's got the majestic, bro.
This is my time skip arc hair,
Yeah.
But
I'm holding my Bill driver in the background too. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Getting that through customs is fun.
Right. I thought it was funny when the cops come up, they're like, what is this? And I think was it you, Justin, that was trying to explain to them Kamen Rider?
Yeah, I'm like, don't worry, it's just a bunch of nerdy shit. We're good. and then cosplay walks by and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Right. And by the way, once again,
then they called their like buddies on their mic. They're like, hey, can you guys get down to 42nd? Get down to Times Square? And the next thing we had this like crew of like police officers, just like,
it was pretty cool.
What are we looking at here? Are these bugs?
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm very happy that before this meetup, Dave and I made a video telling people, please do not bring shot risers. Thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate you not bringing that, because that would have been awful. But no,
it was exciting because we were worried that we were like, well, do you think anyone's going to show up? It's going to be like 1 degree. It's February in New York. It's hot snowing, and we're like, I don't know if anyone's going to show up, and then just to see the outpouring of people that came was just incredible to see.
It was nuts. I remember when we, we just got done with Toy Fair. We went back to the hotel. Everyone changed or whatever. We walked down to Midtown Comics. By the way, shout out to Midtown Comics for hosting it. We walked down to Midtown Comics, and there's just this huge line of people outside. And I'm like, no, that's not possible. We go inside. The people had to kind of go, Kamen Rider? I'm like, oh my God. They're like, yeah, they've been here for a while. Like, they had to shut down the top floor of Midtown Comics. I've been to Midtown for years. I've never seen them have to shut down for capacity. Like, it was crazy. So,
yeah.
And then
that's a really incredible store, by the way. If you're in the New York area ever, you got to swing by. It's 2 stories of comics and toys, and it's incredible.
Definitely, and thank them for their part in the first ever Team Rider meetup, because that was really cool. They didn't have to do that, and they really helped us out, giving us a meeting place, which was awesome. Then I felt bad for the stores next to them on either side, because we kind of covered everything, but no, it was great. It was a blast. It was cool meeting everybody in person too, and seeing everybody come out and cosplay and everything. And the cool thing was we had some people from Bandai who were out there in the background, photographing and sending to their friends back home. Like, oh my God, there are Rider fans in America.
Yeah, Justin and I had to escort the executives down there. That's why we were a little bit late because you got there earlier. And I remember calling you. I'm like, "Hey, is anybody there?" And you're like, "Yeah, there's people here." And then we had to like shoulder our way through all these people, and you could tell like they're like, "Why are they cutting a line?" And then luckily that was our first debut of our original jersey, and they're like, "Oh, it's them. It's Team Rider. Let them through. Let them through. Let them through."
Yeah, no, it was definitely fun. Like, yeah, I've said before on stream, this has been one of the best communities I've ever been a part of. Yeah, everyone's been so friendly, so welcoming, and just it's been great. It's just been a lot of love. So I really appreciate the Rider community, and they made that event just super fun. I think like I was almost too hyped to sleep afterwards. I'm like, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Tokudan says, "We Rider fans are very loud and obnoxious. LOL. Big loud love." And I'm like, that's a perfect description, because once we got to Times Square, and we basically took over a section of Times Square and kicked out all the tourists, or scared them off, whichever way you want to look at it. Like it was really like a fun get together. All these people who are part of this great community that most of them have only met online or on Twitter or something like that. For them to like, "Hey, you're so and so, and then like. Just big old hugs back when you could hug people, and it was so much fun. And then we had all the giveaways.
When you could,
back in the day,
back in the before time,
Yeah, before the dark times.
Yeah, but no, it was really cool. And I remember like I think we had stayed till like around 10 after we gave out everything, and then like. Yeah, I'm like, hey, we actually have work tomorrow, so we're gonna go to bed. And then like, we left, and people were still there. Like I heard people were there till like midnight.
Yeah, I went to a bar with somebody, and we were there till like 2 a.m. I was like, shoot, I gotta work.
Oh man, but yeah, it was super cool. Like Toy Fair was a lot of fun, and if I had known it was one of the last cons I'd ever go to, I would have stayed out a little later.
Yeah. And what's interesting is we had pulled a bunch of like giveaway items because we were going to do Rider meetups at like every convention we went to, whether it be AX, MegaCon, San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, all these events, and then none of them happened. So we still got a lot of stuff to give away when conventions come back. So once we go back to conventions, we'll have Team Rider meetups at pretty much all of our conventions, and definitely come to one of those. And I saw someone mention that we don't, nothing cool like this happens in Wisconsin. We were in Chicago. I know that's not Wisconsin, but depending on where you are in Wisconsin, it's only like an hour train ride or something like that. So
and those giveaways often are carry-ons, by the way, on airplanes. I'm all walking around with this big old brown box on a plane. I'm like, okay, like what's this? I'm like, don't worry about it. I just gotta give it away. Here, you take it. I don't want to carry it anymore.
Half my suitcase was just stuff to give away at the meetup.
Yeah, poor Aya. Her carry-on was like those like a case of the cycles.
Yeah, she had a big one.
Oh man, and David. Speaking about doing Team Rider giveaways when we have events again, do you think we can find it in the budget to get a cannon to launch those out of? I always wanted to shoot prizes at people. Like
I'm not gonna lie, that's been a dream of mine too. I will if we get back to conventions, I will make sure that we get a t-shirt cannon.
Nice.
Because I know everyone on this call wants to shoot that t-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Like point blank at each other. Like
one time.
Like Nicolas Cage in Kick-Ass.
Right?
There you go.
Yeah. So, oh man. And then of course, like the week after we went to C2E2, which was great. This was at the beginning of the end.
Right.
But it was great.
But it was
yeah, it was really fun. I thank everyone for coming out. I know it was super cold. Like we were talking about in last stream. Like it was so cold. Like I walked outside in Chicago, and I didn't feel cold. I just felt pain. Like it was just pure pain, just immediately.
I had to take my coat off to get a photo with the bean. I didn't want my jacket on, so I'm like, "Take it, David! Take it, David! Take the photo!"
He's like, "Take the picture, quick!" You'll notice in this photo, Justin and I again in the back.
No, I'm in the front. I'm in the front. I'm right there.
Yeah, he made the rows too.
Yeah, I was like, last time I was in the back and no one saw me, and I want to be in the front this time.
The next meetup, I'm going to lay down right in the front.
David's got a beanie?
There you
go. But yeah, that one was really fun too, and thankfully it was indoors, so it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
But that one was definitely fun, and that was the last one for this year. But next year, we will.
And we got the Ranger Command Power Hour right there in the front.
That's right. Eric, exactly. That was real fun. We talked to them for a while.
That was cool.
You know,
I think they actually recorded a podcast at the convention. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like they were doing a podcast on the floor, and I was like, I wanna go on that podcast. Like, you know,
where's the invite?
Right.
Next time, whenever that happens to be. But yeah, no, it's been a huge year. And then of course, you know, after that we had Heisei Week, which thank you for everybody who was a part of Heisei Week. That was a monumental effort, and I mean, it paid off. I mean, we got to top 5 trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hashtag Kamen Rider. James Gunn came out as a Kamen Rider fan. Like, that was crazy. Like, my phone was blowing up that night. Like, people from Japan were like, "What's happening in America right now?"
Right. Being invaded with Kamen Rider. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's like we're killing it. That's what's happening.
That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
after the movie. After the movie, I was thinking like, oh, it'll be okay. Okay, and then my phone just keeps going and going. I'm like, what's happening? The movie's done.
Right. Like, I think one of the best posts that I saw someone. It was trending, yeah. Like, one of the best posts I saw was someone made a meme, you know, like the Will Smith meme where he's like doing like this, and it was like Toei on Monday morning. Hey, Team Rider, how did the event go? And it was like Will Smith pointing to like trending on Twitter.
Right.
You know, I was like,
yeah.
And it's funny. Whoever made that meme, I want you to know something. I put that in my actual report to Toei. They did see that. So
that's great.
That was cool. Of course, the Woes reaction. People seeing Woes. That was really cool, and I'm so glad we got to do EY just once. That was amazing.
Right. Special message, right? That was really cool.
Right. That was cool.
Yeah.
I love that little sound effect was like boom, special message. I was like, oh, like even though I knew who it was, I was like, who is it?
You forget for a second. You're like, oh yeah, I spent the last 2 months organizing this.
Right.
His driver is fun because it screams at you. I love his.
Yes.
Like it always sounds like both angry and confused, and I love that.
Yeah, that's great. Every once in a while, I'll leave it turned on, and then I'll pick it up, and it just starts screaming at me. I'm like, can't do this right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, definitely. Like Heisei Week was definitely momentous. Like I want to do it again. Heisei Week 2, you know.
Right. That's also when you launched the shirts too, right?
We launched shirts. Yeah, that was cool. Finally, not just any shirts that I can wear in my gigantic frame.
Sure.
You know, I appreciated that a whole lot. You know, so yeah, that was definitely a really cool week. Which we'll definitely never forget that. And Japan was hella hyped about that, so that was cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just been a good year overall. You know, given the circumstances.
Sure.
So. Yeah, I hope we were able to bring some joy, you know, to all you fans out there. We look forward to, you know, hopefully next year in person, maybe at a distance. You know, I might be cosplaying as a hazmat guy, but we'll be in the same room.
Just gotta get a suit, and then you'll be good to go.
Right. Just get a Gaim suit, just entire.
There you go.
Gaim it out and be like, I'm technically in quarantine while also out here.
A giant orange around your head just to make sure.
It's self-sealing. It's self-sealing.
Right.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments of people saying, "Hey, come to this city, come to this city." Hey, we go to a lot of conventions. You know, I never saw someone mention Texas. You know, we were supposed to go to Texas this year for Anime Frontier,
sure
but you know, Anime Frontier is December next year, so you know, maybe we'll be able to go.
Maybe, yeah.
I know Texas is a huge state.
Hey.
You know,
yeah, it's a lot of land.
Well, you know, speaking of next year, you know, for people who are watching, you know, do you guys have any ideas or requests for what you like to see Team Kamen Rider do for next year? You know, that I'd like to see, you know, because we obviously have our plans because next year is the 50th anniversary. So we want to hit it big. So if you guys have any cool ideas, you know, hey, let us know. And who knows, maybe if you have a good enough idea, we might give you something. I don't know. Maybe I have some 01 stuff. Who knows? I don't know. Not me.
And by 01 stuff, he doesn't mean the Ichiban that I accidentally knocked over.
Yeah, that's it's gone forever now. Actually, since it's damaged now, I think I will take it off your hand. I will volunteer. I do this for you.
I will happily give it away.
Taking statues.
Right. But yeah,
if someone in the comments can make me laugh, I will send them the 01 that I dropped there.
Oh, snap.
So if you could put some in the comments that I can repeat on a Safe for Work live stream that makes me or our guest chuckle, I will send you. I even have the box right here. I'll put them right back in the box, and you'll get them
Both pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 now.
Oh no.
I'll even disinfect it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, like I'm looking forward to doing some cool stuff next year. Obviously we've stepped our game up on giveaways. We had the woes thing, and I have this. I mean, we have this as a community. We have this.
See, he's not at the office yet, guys.
Well, I'm here online. I can't.
You got a phone
Just
with a docking station? Yeah. Get one of those little vent type things and just sits there on your dash. It'd be amazing.
I do have one. Dang it, I could have. Oh man, now I feel bad. I don't though. I wanted to stay here as long as possible.
Sentai 5's got a good idea. Do a video submissions and do like a huge henshin like montage, like have people share themselves doing henshins and just kind of string them all together. That could be fun.
Yeah,
I like the video where the guy does all of them. He goes down like 20 different.
I like
that contest.
I actually rewatch that video every time I finish a series, so I can go, I know what that is now. I get it.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Can you do it properly in order?
No.
Oh no, I'm not there yet.
Maybe we'll get someone to volunteer to compile and edit all the henshins into a video, because otherwise that falls on me.
Right.
Look, if we start now, maybe just like as we receive entries, just pop it in and save.
It's funny when you watch the show and it's just this beautiful actor that's doing all the motions, and then like when you go to do it, you're like, it didn't work. I'm not as cool as this nice guy on my TV.
You're not as fluid.
No, I'm chunky,
Man.
chunky and choppy with my henshin poses.
But I mean, speaking of the show, I mean, like I know me and you, like we were new fans at the beginning of all this Teen Rider madness, and we've both been on a journey of losing money. I mean, watching Kamen Rider.
Right. It's fun to do.
It's been very fun. It's been very fun. I mean, I've got Rider stuff all over the place now, and I have a corner of Daiza. Because I ran out of ceiling space, so I had to spread out.
Oh my!
Got stuff from my favorite writer, the best writer, canonically correct best writer ever.
Oh my gosh!
Guy,
it's not an opinion, right? It's a
fact.
It's a fact. I know. I'm the weird one because I'm really into Amazons right now. Like I just started watching Amazons, and it's so badass. I have never seen anything like it. It's like a horror show, and it's dark, it's creepy. Is people getting eaten, and there's these crazy bugs, and it's just all the characters are nuts, and it's literally Crazy Town. Yeah, it's Crazy Town Banana Pants. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Even the music's like really like kind of off-putting and unsettling. Like I never really know what's going on and what to expect, and I'm just like, what is happening right now? And I was like trying to work, and like too much was happening. I was like, I can't do this right now. Let me just watch the show. It's nuts.
I love when they yell at each other. They go, Amazon! I love that. I every time. Like I remember the first time I was talking to AJ in Versus Team Red. I'm like, guys, they don't say henshin, and I don't believe they stand for justice.
No.
They stand for murder. Like, this is different.
And they just turn a little handle. I'm like, oh man, I could do that. This is like a little vacuum. This is easy. I can do this pose all day long.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, Kelly's in the chat. Hey, Kelly. One of the casualties of not being able to go back east this year was we didn't get to hang out with Kelly as much, and being level 3 friends in Pokemon Go is just the best I guess I can do right now. So
nice.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Kelly for all those remote raids, man. I appreciate that. Like Pokemon Go has helped me stay safe.
Hey, Raymond says he loves Ghost. He says Ghost is the best, and he could take Gaim.
Oh, them's fighting words, Clark.
I know who's not getting the post.
I mean, just tell me. I got the band button ready.
I mean, look, I like Ghost. His belt is cool.
I
have it, but Gaim is a god. Okay, he's a god. I will fight you.
Oh man.
No, but I like all the writers. Just
how can you fight a ghost?
He's a god.
Yeah, but his punches still go through the ghost because
getting better.
Yeah.
It's all the reflexes over there, Jack Burton.
I promise you, it's this tablecloth, not the figure itself.
Man, Ghost was the first SIC figure that I ever saw. Was a Ghost one.
The SIC is really good though. It is really good. The sword is pretty dope. Yeah.
He's got like that little rack to put all of his clothes and cape on and stuff. I was like, what is happening right now?
From Musashi, this is pretty good. Now, I'm waiting for them to do another Gaim SIC, which I know will be better than the Ghost one because of Gaim.
Sure.
That's the only reason, because of Gaim.
And it's gonna be all like weird spoiled fruit. It's gonna be like all dead looking. Like it's organic fruit, so it's code for it spoils in like a day if you don't eat it right away.
That's funny.
Hey, Craig says he's never seen Gaim, and the movie is going to be his first exposure, so that's exciting.
All right, that's a comment worthy of a prize.
Gaim is more orange than God. There's he's not a god. He's fruit Jesus.
I mean, just gotta say the same thing, different words. I mean, gotta give Gaim props in Zeo in the Gaim episodes. Like at that point, Gaim should have not had his powers because Oma Zeo is a thing. But Gaim pulled Sogo out of the timeline to talk to that man, which means his god powers transcend time. Guys, come on. That's
a pretty big deal.
Yes.
My guy eats people.
Look at this poster. Look at this poster.
His guy likes eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, and unfortunately, Kota doesn't like human food anymore, so that's sad.
Oh yeah.
It's a sweet poster. Is that yours, David?
No, this one is going to go.
Showing it like it's his.
It's going to go to a lucky winner of our contest.
There's a big empty space on your wall, right to the left of your head. I'm like,
right here is a great spot, but this one is not. I promise. Kinda. To the best of my abilities.
There may be more than one framed Gaim poster. You may not get a one-of-a-kind poster, maybe like one of three kinds.
There you go.
Yeah.
Take it to an art dealer if you win and check for its authenticity to make sure it's not a fake.
Yeah. But I did warn people that there will be one on the wall somewhere within the office, so you will see that, and I promise you will also get one if you win.
Sure.
That's a great spot right there. It's got good light. It's got good lighting right there. It's perfect.
Now, you said the winner of the signed driver, they also get a poster? Is that what the one that they get, the framed one, or is that a different one?
Yeah. So the winner will get this for right now.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they win, which I believe will probably make an announcement maybe like on Christmas Eve, probably actually. Now that I think about the timing, so you'll get this for the immediate time, and then around May, once the driver is actually produced and shipped to us, you will get the signed CSM Sengoku driver set, which is the big $325 one that comes with everything.
Hey.
And so that one's gonna be cool. You just gotta wait a little bit because it does not technically physically exist yet. It's gotta be made and then sent to Gaku Sano to sign. So
sure.
There's a process.
No, that's great. And this is a CSM where you said it was a whole set, so it comes with all kinds of stuff, like additional lock seeds and everything.
The lock seeds, the lock seed holder. It has the additional belts too, the yellow one and the silver belt.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How many did you order?
That's a lot.
I have 3. I bought
one
the
for you, one for me, one for AJ.
No, 3 for me. And then
you only got one waste.
Wait, here's why. So I want to have one for Gaim, one for Baron, one for Zangetsu, and then eventually I'll get a 4th one, which will be for just a random like mass-produced rider. I'm not putting Michi on there. I know he's the 4th rider, but he knows what he did, so he's not getting on there.
Or is it because you don't want to buy belt extenders? You just like loop them together.
You're right. I have all the fruits. Boom, boom. No, I'm buying the white Daizas specifically only for Gaim. Like, only my Gaim stuff will get white Daizas because he is a god.
Oh.
When do the white Daizas come in?
They should, as long as nothing goes horribly wrong in the world. I'm thinking like February.
Are we going to continue to carry more of the black ones?
Yes, actually, we should have some more black Daizas coming in very shortly as well. Thankfully, they're reproduced every so often, so it's not like super long to wait between. I know
Sure.
it's been a few months, since the last one, but yeah, we're getting some more next year as well.
I have 4 drivers and no Dizes because we always sell out before I can get my hands on one.
I know
They go quick.
Oh, no.
It goes pretty quick. Yeah,
David's got a whole wall, like a tower. You can ask
I have so
him
many
for one.
Dizes. So many Dizes. But
I remember looking like an idiot trying to put them together, and AJ kept fixing them. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Isn't it just a circle, and I just put my belt on it? Why is this a problem?
Yeah, but yeah, no, they're great. And then of course we have the weapon Dizes too coming in next year. As well,
Nice.
for people who ordered those. So
Yeah, those goes straight on top of the regular Dizes.
yeah, but anybody making you laugh over there, David?
No, but I want to play a fun game. As you can see, you guys have all played the shell game before. I have cleared my space, so the first person to comment the order from right to left for you guys, left to right for me, the order of which they were in, I will send the 0-1 to. There were three Ichiban statues.
Ichiban.
1, 2, 3.
Can I guess?
Tell me the order. First one wins.
Kamen Riders.
Yeah.
Fran.
Cayman Island Riders. Yeah. Tommy
can-
Bahama edition. It'll be great.
Tommy Bahama. Now the chat's about a minute behind, so we'll kind of have to vamp until then. So if you want to, let's see. We got first one up. Joker 01 guys.
Gates.
What'd I say?
You said guys.
Oh, he spelled guys.
Don't worry, we will have you properly killed.
No, that's
All
not
right.
spelled.
Oh, is it? Okay. Next one. Let's see. We got double 01. All right. Then we got. Let's see. Can you guys see the chat as well?
I don't have it in front of me now.
We got
I can
O's
see it.
01W.
I have O0. 01
guess
Gates and Joker. Let's see. Reggie says from right to left, double 01 and Gates. So.
I mean, all I gotta do is just back up on the
it.
stream.
Yeah,
and
we're just rewinding the stream.
All right. So does Reggie got it?
I mean,
Did you get it, AJ?
yeah, I mean, the first guy said Joker.
double
And
double
technically
01.
that's not true.
Yeah,
Because he's that's
So, I
Cyclone
think
Joker, which is
it's-
different.
Asenut. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Asenut. I think he had said it first with double 01 and Gates. So I believe that was the first one who had commented that. Because before that was Asagi is here, and he said Joker 01 Gates. So
Yeah, I think
Chat moved too
think it
fast
was-
for me to keep up with. All right. So who's the winner, AJ?
I want to say it's Asenut with saying double 01 and Gates. Joker was
Alright.
half correct.
half. It's half boiled.
Congratulations.
The half boiled
So
answer.
that's
Yeah.
not. Or,
So break it in half, and he can get half of it.
Here's the
Oh
Joker.
no, that's my favorite.
Bo
writer.
Jackson.
Oh, no.
All right. So I don't know if the B is part of the name, but Bizunut, you are watching us on Twitter. If you want to message us, or maybe we'll have to message you because we'll have to follow you, and we will make sure to send you out your very own 01 Ichiban.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
This guy.
Nice.
Lovely. In the
And
pose.
I kind of want to give that guy who said he's going to be watching Gaim for the first time the 01 prize, just because I appreciate anyone who's excited about watching Gaim. So I think I want
There you go.
Can you find him again?
So,
I sure can.
Yeah,
Let's see
honestly.
here. I enjoy the chat here.
Sure.
Greg.
I got a Flaming Tiger progress key.
I have a rack of
think it's
progress.
Craig.
Oh, look at you! But do you scream? Do you scream "Flaming Tiger" every time you like get up and go to the kitchen or take out the garbage or anything like that?
Mine says Gaim's ability.
Nice.
The ability to be a god.
Sounds easy.
It really wasn't when you watch the show. It was sad and hard, and there's a lot of death involved. I think America got nuked in the process. Like, it was crazy.
When you went to Japan last year, how much Kamen Rider stuff did you come back with?
Okay, so here's what happened. So I had to buy a second piece of luggage because I didn't buy it just for me. I had to buy stuff for AJ, for Ken, for all the guys in the office, and
Sorry.
it was so much stuff that like when I was waiting in line to get on the plane, they over the loudspeaker they said, "Is David Clark here?" And I'm like, "Uh-oh, like what happened?" So I go to the front. They said, "Your bag broke." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah," and so like they put the bag down, and all of a sudden I hear shot rise come from like inside the bag, and I'm like, Kamen Rider, you know. But yeah, I had so much stuff. I broke a second piece of luggage.
Wow.
It was a lot, but I did get to skip the line and board the plane first, so that was pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
That's nice. That's always nice.
Yeah,
that's one of the caveats of going to Japan when you work at Bluefin is everyone gives you a shopping list of everything that they want while you're there.
Yeah, and then like AJ, what time was it here? Because like there were some times where like it'd be like in the middle of the day or the afternoon where I'd be like when I went to Mandarake and I saw all the writer stuff, I would just start sending photos back, and then you guys responded back immediately. Like, what time was that for you?
Yeah, you said you were going out at the I want to say like middle of the night usually, like maybe like 11 to like 2 in the morning or something like that. You were because I know you had planned when you were going to go out.
Yeah.
So to me, I was like, well, that time is this here. I'll be awake then. I'll take a nap before that.
Dude, it was funny. Like Ken, I took a photo of a Toys R Us out there. They have a Rider aisle, which is like I almost cried. It was beautiful. I took a photo of it, sent it to the group chat.
Almost cried.
Almost. But then like I took a photo. Ken immediately sent the photo back to me, and he had drawn on the photo. He's like, "I need this, this,
the entire aisle."
I'm like, yo, that was quick. That was super quick.
That's rad.
Yeah, wasn't sending you a shopping list. I was just showing you how cool it is.
Right, exactly.
I'm not looking for a job.
I think I dropped $400 at Toys R Us, and only half of that was me. The other half was this guy.
You spent $400 at an American Toys R Us when they were here. You know, you better be walking around with a game system.
Yeah, no, but it was great. But yeah, next year, guys.
On chat, Karazuki is Ken. He said 3 a.m.
Karazuki? No, that's Anthony. Anthony, what are you doing on chat?
That's Anthony? Oh,
yeah.
Well, 3 a.m.
You're over here in chat instead of being out to work.
Getting your jersey.
He's part of Team Rider.
He's part of Team Rider. Okay, I'll accept this.
Shout outs to the other Team Riders, right?
But anyways, guys, it's been a great year. Thank you guys for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Next year it's going to be even better. We have a lot of things that we're planning right now that I'm sure you guys are going to love. And feel free, always be, feel free to comment on our stuff and let us know, what you want to see, for next year. The earlier the better, because if you tell us like in June, hey, can you do this? That's probably too late. But now we can plan. So tell us now. So and don't forget, guys.
Enter to win.
Bluefinbrands.com/contest.
It's right here.
There you go.
Yeah. And then to piggyback on what David said, the best way for you to support us is to follow us on social media and to share our content. It costs you nothing, and it takes 2 seconds of your time. However, people are watching Team Kamen Rider. We've changed our name from Team Rider to Team Kamen Rider because we're just that cool. And so just make sure that you support us on all of our digital efforts. If you can't buy all the stuff, that's totally fine. But you can support in other ways by liking, sharing, following, and commenting. And I think we would be remiss if we didn't say huge thank you to Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark is the leader of Team Rider. All of these crazy ideas. He'll message me at like 1 a.m. Hey, I got a PowerPoint. I need to show you this PowerPoint. I got an idea for this event. I'll go through it. It's like 1,100 pages of just like awesomeness. And, he works tirelessly for you. It's a 24/7 job because he is not a poser. He lives the life. He's not just someone who just runs a brand. He loves Kamen Rider. He loves the community that, we've all created. AJ right above us, he runs the social channels for Team Rider. So when you're communicating on Team Rider US with Team Rider, you're communicating with AJ. AJ takes it super serious, tries to touch and you communicate with everybody. So if you're mad at someone, look at that face. You can't be mad at that face. That is the face of an angel. You cannot yell at him.
Oh, no, about that.
And then of course Justin is our main community manager, and he runs so many of our social channels and does so much of our content for bluefinbrands.com. He runs the Bluefin brand social channel. So look at that happy, cute face.
Oh, yeah. I'm the one that tweets at you while you sleep. And it's amazing.
If you got an amazingly obscure GIF tweeted back at you, it was from the mind of Mr. Cavender. And so the reason the Team Rider exists and is flourishing and is celebrating this amazing anniversary, the reason we're going to have live meetups, the reason we're going to have all of this is because of the 3 people around me who I take credit for all that they do. You know, I don't do much. I just take credit for it. And so when you see us at our meetup, because we will eventually return to conventions, make sure you stop by and say hi to us. We love it when you guys come and interact with us. You know, we're not scary. We're big guys, but we're like the most like friendly, jovial guy, and you'll have the trouble. You won't overstay your welcome. You just try to get away from us. Like, okay, that's cool. That's
right.
Yeah.
And I'm always at the giveaway table, so I'll hook you up with cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'm your buddy at the trade shows. No joke.
That's the secret hack for the trade shows. That Justin comes to trade shows packing, and he's always got not a small box, like a big box.
Oh, I know, it's great.
Like I think at C2E2 gave away like a Titanus, like Solo Chokugate. He gave away a bunch of SH figure arts. So
yeah, there's been some times where I've walked by and I'm like, why not David?
Right? Yeah, because I keep the box over by where you're at, so I'm like, hey, I'm squeeze through here really fast. Give me 1 second.
Sitting there like, That reminds me. I think earlier in the year we were giving away Rider stuff, and there was a guy in SHF in there, and you guys showed it to me cruelly.
Yeah,
it hurt. It hurt a lot. It hurt almost like having to
give that
away. Give that baby away.
Yeah,
possibly.
He keeps showing it. I'm telling you, he's not going to give it up.
Look. If David is still at the office when I get there, he will take a photo and post it on Twitter, and then I will leave it with him. Then I will leave the building. I promise.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back tomorrow. No. But it's been great. And David, thank you for all your help too. You know,
yes.
You do all the video editing and all the okaying, and you always had our backs for all this madness. So I definitely appreciate that. And
I'm the yes man. You're like, can I do this? And I'm like, you sure can.
Right.
But
we don't say no around here.
You've always believed, so I appreciate that. So
no problem.
It's been a great year, guys. We look forward to next year. We will be able to have meetups once they're safe to do so. So keep your head up. It's not the end just yet. And like 01 says, it's never over. It's never over. But guys, it's been fun. I look forward to you guys in. Well, okay. Well, technically it was the belt. Okay, not even him. All right, you ruined the moment now. Okay, you know what? You're back to being the movie writer again. All right. I was thinking about promoting you to a full writer. You know, now you're just simply movie writer.
Nope.
Okay. You're so close.
It
says later today at 5 p.m. on Toei Tokusatsu's YouTube channel, they're going to be showing the Gaim soccer movie, which is great. You know, please go over there and support. You know, it's definitely a show of their good faith for bringing over, you know, a movie. So, you know, please make sure you go and watch it, comment, like, and share, and all that stuff. You know, if you've seen the movie already, and you know, just put it on a tab, play it, just so that they know that hey, you cared about writing, and that you're appreciative of them, you know, bringing stuff over, because it's not been easy. But the good thing is they're liking it, they're seeing what's happening. We're chipping away at that barrier, and if we just keep supporting, guys, more and more will happen. And if you ever doubt it, remember, think about this time last year and all the not stuff we had.
Right.
Now think of, and then now think of this year. What we do have. Great. Okay, things change, all right. Mm-hmm. And so hopefully by this time next year, we'll, you know, who knows? Maybe have some guests come over if the world is in a better spot. Who knows?
Now we're talking.
More posters.
But yeah, guys. More posters. I mean, maybe just this one at my house. Who knows? So
yeah, you can win a trip to David Clark's house to look at the poster.
Exactly. Yeah, it's yours, but it stays here.
We'll put up like the velvet ropes, and like you just gotta stay 6 feet away from the walls, you know, so you can see
no flash photography.
The floor to ceiling Daizas.
Right, but yeah, so it's been fun. We will see you guys over there at the movie, and here's to a good year one Team Kamen Rider, and an even better year two. So see you later, guys.
Bye, everybody.